Hello, everyone, and happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well today. I am back up in my office. I don't have my backdrop, but I think it looks okay. I think this is good. It's going to work for today. Excited to be here. It's our last Thankful Thursday of 2021. It's hard to believe that 2022 is right around the corner, and I'm really excited about it. I think 2021 for me personally has been amazing. And so I'm excited to see what 2022 brings. Again, I forget to introduce myself every time. I am Kylene. I'm with WeHeart.biz and Rise and Shine Yoga. And I'm here every week just to chat about gratitude because it's so important. It's like our superpower that we all have that we can use. And so talking about it every week just brings it to light, and we can have the conversation, and maybe we can start practicing more gratitude in our lives. So let me check the comments here. Oh, hey, Cindy. Thanks for joining. Happy Thankful Thursday. I hope you had a great holiday. I am very thankful. We had a wonderful holiday. Christmas was amazing. Quieter, but it was perfect. Yeah, I'm really thankful that we had such a nice holiday. We went back down to the Santa send-off parade in downtown St. Charles. I don't know if you're not familiar with it. Downtown St. Charles is a real historic place here in St. Louis, and every year they have Christmas traditions. So they have different characters from all around the world. So all sorts of different Santas are walking around in character on the street. They have carolers. They had one night where it was the theme of A Christmas Carol. So different chapters of the book were on different blocks of the street. It was really cool. They had Krampus there and different characters around him. So it's just a real special time, and our son absolutely loves it. So we usually go down there 3 or 4 times every year just to kind of experience all of the magic that comes with Christmas down there. So it's really neat. So yeah, so this morning finished up the first series of Rise and Shine Yoga. So that was wonderful experience. It's a great way to start Thursday morning sharing yoga, really start to quiet the mind and just, strengthen our body as well as our mind so we can tackle the day and just end 2021 in a positive note. And so I'm very thankful that we were able to do that. Again, Thankful Thursday is all about gratitude, because the important part here is because when we're in a state of gratitude, we are in the state of abundance, and therefore we have more to be thankful for. We start paying attention to all the wonderful things that we have around us, whether it's we woke up that morning and we're alive and we're breathing, or we have a roof over our head or food to eat, or we have a phone, or we have a comfy chair to sit in, or a warm blanket. It doesn't have to be anything big. There are a million things that we have around us to be thankful for, and we just have to choose to pay attention to them, acknowledge them, and appreciate what we do have instead of focusing on what we don't. And I know it can be easy to kind of gravitate sometimes towards what we don't have. But when we really start to focus on all the amazing things that we have around us, we really start to appreciate what we have. And when we have appreciation, that then creates that abundance mentality. And you start to vibrate at a higher frequency, and you start attracting more positive people to you, more good things to you instead of more of the negative. It's very easy to get stuck in that conversation of kind of the complaining or the woe is me type mindset. And while it's good to listen to our friends and our family if they're having a hard time, acknowledging that, and then, just bring your own positive energy to it and see what happens when they feel your energy, your positivity, your genuine appreciation for whatever they're sharing, and see how it can help them come to a more positive state instead of staying in um, that more negative feelings that they might have. So helping them go more towards the positive side and having more good feelings than all the negative feelings that sometimes we have. And I'm not saying it's not okay to feel, because it's definitely okay to feel, and it's great. We're humans, we have feelings, and that's part of who we are, right? It's just acknowledging those feelings and then deciding what you want to do with them. You can decide to stay there, and maybe you need to stay there for a little bit before you move on. Or you can decide to acknowledge those feelings and then choose more of a positive path to move forward, and then start attracting more good things back to you. So that's kind of the whole foundation of Thankful Thursday. And that's what I hope that we've achieved this past year, sharing different tools that we can use to bring gratitude to our life, to allow us to calm our minds if we have more of an anxious mind, or we're just going through a tough time. Drawing on these tools that we all have access to really bring us to the state that we want to be in. And I'm guessing most people want to feel more joy and more happiness in their life, and this is a way that you can do that. We've talked about, I'm trying to think what we've all talked about throughout the year. Well, obviously we've talked about yoga and how yoga can really quiet our mind, strengthen our mind, allow us to handle things, come back to our breath, and then decide how we respond to certain events. So we've talked about that. We've talked about journaling, the power of journaling. I actually have my stone with me, my gratitude stone. So what it is, it's just a physical symbol that you carry around with you, or you have on your desk or somewhere. And it's just that constant reminder for you when you feel it or acknowledge you see it. It's that reminder to go, okay, what am I grateful for in this moment? And it just can kind of instantly almost be a trigger to pull you out of that negative state that you're in, or at least come back and really express yourself more of a positive way. So that's something else that we've talked about. We've talked about the importance of, appreciating those people that you have in life. And I think the holidays is always a time where we make more of an effort to appreciate those important people in our lives and let them know that we're thinking of them, whether it's with a holiday card or a gift or just spending time together. Holidays are always a good time to do that. But what if you did that throughout the year? What if you just sent that random text saying, hey, I'm thinking of you, or give someone a phone call, or write them a letter, or handwritten thank you note? There's so many things that you can do just to appreciate those people in your life. Let them know that you're thinking of them. And that's something that we all can do. It doesn't have to cost money. It's just our time. And, if they're bringing you joy, you can give them joy as well. And it becomes that mutual relationship that you can continue to strengthen and build as you go on. What else have we talked about? We've talked about tapping. We've talked about how tapping can you tap on the energy points in your body, and you basically are acknowledging those negative feelings you may have, and then replacing them with a positive feeling. And that's a tool that we all can use, and it doesn't cost any money. So we've talked about that. And if you want any more information on these things that I'm kind of quickly highlighting, just let me know. I will you just send me a message and I will reach out to you, and we can schedule a time to chat about it, or we can and send you a quick email, whatever works best for you. But so tapping is another thing. We've talked about, playing the appreciation game. So just pausing for a moment, taking a deep breath, and just looking around at all the wonderful things that is around you in this moment. I could sit here right now, take a deep breath, and just be thankful that I have this nice window in front of me that's bringing me light. I have my phone that's right here. I have a comfy chair. I have my warm blanket by me because I'm always cold. I have this nice journal that I have in front of me. You can't see. I have a computer. I'm here with you all. Um, so you can see how when you just pause for a moment and just appreciate all these things that are right in front of you, it just instantly it lifts your mood to a higher frequency, and you just really start to feel more positive vibes. And it's it's something that's free, right? It doesn't cost us any money. It's just a choice that we have to make. And sometimes journaling is a way to trigger those emotions. So, like I said at the beginning, journaling is another activity that you can do to kind of get yourself in that attitude of gratitude or the habit of being in a grateful state, that you can do, because gratitude builds relationships, it strengthens them. You have that improved optimism. You're looking at the opportunities versus all the problems. And I think that's really huge and can be really beneficial for us, especially if you're building a business or you're trying to master a new thing, or you're just in a difficult time, maybe in your life, whatever situation it is. Um, when you look at it with all the possibilities versus all the problems, it just kind of frees yourself up from feeling kind of stuck and allows your creativity to just kind of open up, and you can really expand your ideas and come to solutions faster than if you stayed in more that negative state. So that's the other thing that gratitude does. Obviously, increased happiness. We've talked about that. The stronger self control. I think this one is really huge. It's something that I think for me, yoga has really helped with, where I come back to my breath. And when I'm feeling overwhelmed, or there's a big challenge or something doesn't feel right, I can pause and I can breathe and I can calm my mind so I can decide. Again, that whole E plus R equals O, the event plus your response equals your outcome, taking that responsibility in your life. So the R, how you respond. So pausing, reflecting, how do I want to respond so I can get the best outcome possible? And again, your outcomes might both not be desirable if you only have two, for example. But what if you just paused and reflected and took the best action or response that's going to help you? And by having that control, it's really empowering. And I think that that's why having the attitude of gratitude, you're able to quicker get to that positive state and seeing opportunities versus the negative and all the bad things that could potentially come from a situation. Um, and then just, overall, just a better quality of life. It's simple. It's like the power of a smile, right? when you when you see someone and you smile at them and they smile back, that could be that person's first like genuine kindness that they've felt that day, and that you were able to do that for them. And so again, it didn't cost you anything to smile. You just smiled, and it brightened their day. And so you're spreading that positivity to them and the kindness that you're sharing. Or it could be, I've talked about this before, holding a door open for someone is really powerful. It just shows genuine kindness and caring for others, and not just thinking about yourself and thinking about your community and how you can make your community better. And so I'm trying to think what else we've talked about. We've talked about so many good things this year. So again, if you have questions on any of these, just reach out. But I think the idea is to consciously choose to see the good in a situation and be grateful and appreciate what you do have, instead of focusing your energy on the things that you don't have. So you can attract more good things to you and keep building from there. Since it is the end of the year, I would encourage you to reflect back on 2021 and look at the highlights. This is something Aaron has introduced to our family that I think, gosh, I don't know. Aaron, if you're listening, I wonder how long we've been doing this, but it has to be at least 7 years. Every year we've, had a date night, if you will, where we do our reflection of the past year, what worked, what didn't work, what are we most proud of, those kinds of things, and then we talk a little bit about our goals moving forward to 2022, and so it's really kind of a fun meeting, and I shouldn't call it a meeting, it's just us chatting about it, it's not really a meeting, but, we had it last night, and it was awesome. It was great to hear what he felt was important to him this past year instead of me just assuming I knew what were the important events, right? Because I could have forgotten about something or something may have happened that I didn't know about that was really impactful. So it strengthens our relationship as we move forward here. So um, I thought I would share one of the 5 things that I'm most proud of that happened last year, and I hope you reflect back and look at the 5 things that you're most proud of, and it kinda leaves you in that positive state as you enter this new chapter, right? As you enter a new year, you get to start it on a positive note with hope and abundance and, just positive energy towards making it the best year yet, right? Every year we want to continue making the most of it. And so why not reflect back on 2021 and highlight the things that you're really proud of and you focused on and carry that in with you as momentum for 2022. So, the 5 things that I was most proud of this past year was the yoga certification and the sharing yoga classes. That was something that I've always wanted to do, and it was finally time to do it. Finally, time for me to believe in myself that I could do it. So, that was something that I was really proud of. Aaron and I finally did our honeymoon after many years. So that was another thing. Our family trip, we did a road trip to Arizona and we saw our family and our friends, and we were able to take Lewis to the Grand Canyon, and that was really a special time. So I'm thankful for that. Um, the continued growth of our businesses, that's been huge. It was scary, leaving those steady incomes and then going out on our own. It was the unknown is exciting, but it's also scary at the same time. And we just continue to focus on what's working and keep building from there and have that mindset of growth instead of, the negative side of things of what could go wrong. And our businesses have just continued to grow. So I'm very thankful for that. And then just sharing every week here with you all on Thankful Thursday, the Unlock Your Potential workshop that I do with Aaron, All About You workshop that I've done locally, and then Empowering Mindset Masterclass. So I'm really proud of those because I'm able to share these tools that I've learned along the way and that I'm continuing to grow and implement in my life. And I'm able to share it with you all. So those are the other things that I am really, really proud of for 2021. It was a wonderful year. It was kind of a whirlwind. A lot happened and a lot of good things happened. And yeah, I'm choosing to focus on all those positive moments, and I'm taking it with me into 2022 as I move forward. So hopefully you have some time to reflect back. Maybe you're not as formal as that. Maybe it's just journaling a few things down, writing them down. Maybe you're just thinking about the things that has happened, and just, really appreciating that you had that opportunity, that experience to have. So, Edward, thank you for all you do on our behalf. Well, thank you for joining us and for being a part of our community. It means so much to us. To share our journey and your journey together, and we learn from each other and we grow from each other, and I think that's the cool part, that relationship building, and for me that's what fills me up. I love being able to help others and learning from others, and yeah, it's an awesome experience. So And then as we move into 2022, I hope you take after you reflect, I hope you take the time then to kind of start thinking about what are you going to focus on in 2022? What's your do you have goals written out? Do you have certain things that you want to accomplish? It doesn't have to be huge. It can be simple. Maybe there's a word that you have that you're going to carry with you throughout the year. I know I had a friend in 2021, her word was light. She wanted to share her light with the world, and she has done that. She's really been conscious about her mission, her goal, her what fills her up, and knowing that she does have gifts to share with the world. And so she was sharing her light with everyone every day. She was very consistent with it, and she's done very well as a result. For me, I have my goals written, most of them written out. They're still kind of developing a little bit, working on the details of it instead of just big picture. But I really want to focus on clarity and simplifying. I can kind of go all over the place, and I really want to bring things together. So clarity is, I think, my word for 2022 is what I want to carry with me, and just really be focused in on the gifts that I have to share, and be clear about that when I'm talking about it. So yeah, so that's just a little bit about my tips for you all, or advice for you all, to kind of end the year out in that state of gratitude and focusing on all the wonderful things that you've experienced, you've accomplished, you've done, instead of all the things that didn't happen, right? Let's focus on the things that did happen, carry that energy with us into 2022, and have a word and have some goals that you carry with you that you can constantly refer back to, and see where it takes you. And then obviously, because it's gratitude, start each day with the things that you are grateful for in your life, and just start your day with, whether it's a meditation, it's journaling, if it's yoga, if it's a walk, whatever you need to do to get yourself in that positive state. Do it, and then see how it impacts your life and your next year. And I think it's our superpower, and I think it's something we all have the ability to do, to be grateful, because it is just a change in how we are appreciating the things around us, instead of focusing on the negative or the things that we don't have. So that is my your call to achievement. I forgot to do the banner for it, but your call to achievement is to do your reflection on 2021 if you haven't done so already, and just focus on the 5 things that you're most proud of. And if you're brave enough and you want to share with us, go ahead and share that on the chat on weheart.biz. You can send me a message. I would love to hear and celebrate with you, or share them in the community that means the most to you. Share those wins, share those that reflection with people, and let them celebrate with you. It's a pretty powerful activity that we can do, and it just definitely puts us in that state of gratitude. So that's your call to achievement for next week. So I will see you all in 2022. And again, reach out to me if you have any questions on any of the tools that I've shared this past year, or maybe mentioned again today, or if you have questions on ideas, or you want to join me on here, you just reach out to me. I am here. I'm definitely wanting to share Thankful Thursday with all of you. So if there's things that will benefit you, let's talk about it, and let's just kind of dive in it. And I want to create this so it's beneficial for you all, not just for me, but for you all as well. So Cindy wrote, thank you for always bringing in some Thursday sunshine. Oh, awesome. Thank you for being here every week. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Edward wrote, I hope to see you all at DAX Kansas City. We'll be there. I don't even remember the dates of it. It's on the calendar behind me, but yes, we will be there for sure. So looking forward to seeing you there as well. All right, everyone. I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful new year, and we'll see you next week. Bye.